Here we go then, the main event, Quell Lane. Oh, it's all fun and games until you've got no more gears. Oh boy, that escalated quickly. Hello and welcome to a frosty, chilly morning in the UK, and all of the kit was needed this morning. Literally every layer I could find to make sure I was warm enough for this ride. But we're doing something different today. Well, not overly different. We're still riding the bike, we're still getting the hours in, but I'm gonna get my climbing legs on today if I can find them and hit up some climbs. So I'm heading over to Surrey way, and in particular I'm going to go up, I think it's called Quell Lane. I've only ever descended it before, never actually gone up it, but it's one of the, I think it's 120th on the 100th greatest climbs, which doesn't make sense because there should only be 100, but there's like some add-ons. And I'm not gonna lie, but motivation was low to get the hours in this weekend and to do endurance rides, and I think that's why I've done this route today. I'm not looking at power, I'm not looking at speed, I'm just riding my bike and enjoying it today. I was getting really fixated on power, that I've got to hit these numbers, and obsessed on zone 2 rides that I've got to hit bang on this, and in workouts. So I'm just going out, I've got the route on my screen, that is it, just pedaling my bike and enjoying it. And I think where I've been doing a lot of these long rides, you find yourself doing the same route over and over. Well, I do anyway. It's like I don't even have a route, I just go out, wing it, end up doing a similar thing. So just trying to mix it up and also get some climbs in. Absolutely mega route so far. I think it's nice, just a change of scenery. It's helping me massively with like motivation and not just staring at the power meter numbers. It's just been chilled, keeping the legs turning, and behind there the sun is coming out, so it might even warm up soon, which will be nice. But looking ahead, it is looking like all the climbs are still to come, which is not good. I haven't hit, did I call it Quell Lane? Something like, whatever it's called, Quell Lane, I'll pop it on the screen. So that's going to be spicy. But I think the full route that I created today, I made it on Strava, it's like 1400 meters of climbing. I'll pop whatever that is in feet on the screen, which for some people will think that's not that much, but I'll tell you what, I've been doing a lot of flat rides recently, so it's gonna sting. And we have definitely started climbing now. Oh boy. The problem is these climbs in this area are hard to get like a good rhythm on, because they get so steep sometimes. This one doesn't look too bad, but I've got a feeling the main event's gonna be steep, and I was thinking of absolutely giving it the beans up there, but I'm not sure I want to go through that pain and ruin my ride. Look at this though, this is a mega climb. Just tree line the whole way up, not too steep yet. I've just come out of Midhurst and I'm not sure what climb it is, but it's mega. Here we go then, the main event, Quell Lane. Woo! It's pretty flat at the moment. I'm just going to try and hold like a good solid pace the whole way up, not be a lunatic, and not, oh yeah, it's going to get steep. Oh yeah, there she is. Oh, it's all fun and games until you've got no more gears. Yeah. Cool. You've got to go pretty hard or you'll have to get off and walk. Oh, this is warming me up. Whew. I'm hoping that's the top, but I'm not counting on it. No. Oh boy, that escalated quickly. At the bottom I was like, just stay nice and chilled, casual pace. And I started going, I was like, this ain't too bad actually. And then I hit the steep bit. I was actually blowing out my backside already. I went to stick it in an easier gear. I'm like, oh, gears aren't working, look down. No, you've got no gears left, mate. And then it was just a case of you had to put down a certain amount of power just to keep moving because it's so steep and a little bit slick on the ground. But that was a spicy little climb. It's always good doing one of the greatest 100 climbs. You know it's not going to disappoint and it's going to be tough. Absolutely mega ride. Nice to get out on some different roads to normal and get the climbing legs going. But I've been listening to the Trainer Road podcast and they were talking about like what your sort of niche is in racing, whether you're like a sprinter, good on the flats, a climber. But it's really got me thinking I need to start looking, get some races penciled in and have something to look forward to. But the main thing that got me thinking was the guy was like, I'm not really one of them. And then I was like, you're speaking to the heart, baby. I do like a flat ride. I don't know if anyone else gets this. I do a flat ride, I'm like, nah, I'm not good on the flats. I do a sprint session, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna win a sprint. I do a hilly ride, I'm like, nah, I'm not a climber. I'm like, so I think it's gonna be a case of getting a good variety under the belt and just learning the racecraft a bit of road racing and just having fun with it. And you don't necessarily need a speciality, but just I'm gonna try and get some races in, learn and enjoy it. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and the Rock is back. She's back on the bike. But yesterday's ride, I'll pop it on the screen, absolutely spot on, like endurance pace even without looking. And then the climb, Quell Lane, I think I've done 340 watts, come about 250th, which isn't bad on the winter bike with 38mm tyres and a bar bag on the front. But it's been a while, Rocket. I've got my training partner back. How's it feeling? Tough. Tough. It's been 4 weeks since she's been out, and that also means it's been 4 weeks since I've done a ride to get a cake stop. So we are going for cake and we're going to try and get a good few hours in on the bike as well today. Actually, that is a lie. It hasn't been 4 weeks since you've been on the bike. The Rocket went on the watt bike yesterday for a grand total of, tell the people,
10 minutes.
10 minutes!
It was just a warm-up.
Oh, it's just a warm-up for a workout. That is some pure endurance training for the Rocket.
Quality.
Quality, not quantity. And she got on the bike this morning, she was like, my legs are feeling it after that 10 minutes. Go on, Rocket, don't let him do you like that. Get on the wheel. Do Dad proud. He'd be on that wheel now. She's waiting for the climb. If we can stick just close enough, we can do some roadies on mountain bikes on this climb. To be fair, they must be pros. Look how fast they're going. They got to be pros. I've had to sit on the wheel. We're closing the gap. I don't know if I've got the legs though. Big effort from the super domestique Rocket, we could actually get them, and I am about to blow my load. There they are. There they go, you absolute legend. Look how happy she is, right? I'm not joking, he came back, I was full gas then. She dropped me, we caught him up. The Rocket looked at me and just went past them. The guy caught, I went past trying to stay with it. The guy caught us back on the flat. He went to, you got to tell me that's an e-bike. I said, no fella, this ain't, but that is. What that champion's on. Woo! Jeez! That got emotional real quick. 4 victims taken. How does it feel? Nice. What's the champion gonna get at the cafe stop?
Maybe a toasty.
A toasty? Of course you're going.
Really good toasties.
Bulking season. Apparently they do pancakes, which crepes, which she was interested in, because when I probably put this video up, it's going to be pancake day, so the Rocket's starting early, getting some pancakes in. Toasty, big gains. That is how you destroy cyclists up climbs. Eat toasties, eat pancakes, win bike races. I mean, they didn't know it was a bike race, but it was definitely a race, wasn't it? Yeah. They looked, I saw one of them look, he winked as if like this is a bike race, and that's when we knew. Well, in my head he did. Feels good to be back hitting up the cake stops. I use cake stops lightly. The Rocket had a cheese toasty. I had a vegan sausage roll and like a vegan crumble thing. How was your toasty? Rate it out of 10. 9. The Rocket's easily pleased, as you can see. But she's been putting me in the hurt locker today. We've been tanking it. This ride normally takes like 3 hours. I'm gonna have to add some distance on to get the hours in today. She's flying. And that is a mega ride with the Rocket complete. She feels like a champion today after smashing those roadies. We've got sweet potato curry for dinner, which is gonna be lovely. And also it was just mega just to ride my bike this weekend without like staring at power, stuff like that, worrying about power. And I've enjoyed it this weekend. Just go out there, ride my bike, whatever the numbers are, without obviously killing myself. I was still riding like within myself. But that was good fun. How'd you rate the ride, Rocket? 10 out of 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, see, very easily pleased. But I hope you've enjoyed the video, yesterday's ride, today's ride with a Rocket, and I'll catch you in the next one.